Hi guys, today we're going to take a look at Warzone 4 for a 350 plus Paladin. This place was just very recently rebalanced and it was on my schedule to upload this video before the rebalance anyway, so good timing from Tipsoft. I have all the data that I need. So let's just jump straight into it because this place is really great now. Like if you're around this level, you should definitely make sure to come here and at the very least complete the bestiary. So, first things first, right here we have the pre-buff results when I recorded this a few months ago on my level 376 Paladin. So at the time I was able to get about 2.3 KK raw experience. Now the place has seen about a 30% experience increase, hence the experience after the post, with the post-buff results here, is somewhere around 3 KK raw, which is about 4.5 KK on 150, which is about 400k per hour. And about the same profit of about 400k per hour. Now, 3kk raw for a 350 plus Paladin, in my opinion, is pretty damn good. It's not the very best experience you can get as a solo Paladin. I think Asura Mirror can get definitely more. Asura Mirror can definitely get a bit more. But even like Asura Palace can probably get a little bit more. However, 3kk raw for a 350 Paladin is very solid. It's up there in one of the, probably one of the top 5 spots that you can now do on a level 350 Paladin. So for me, it's definitely a very good spot. Now, if you look at the post-buff results, I went on my 467 RP, obviously with, much better gear and slightly higher skills, obviously a higher level. And I can already reach about 3.7, 3.8 KK raw, which you can see in this little section here. And, a lot more profit as well. And that's also quite solid, which means this place scales relatively well. I mean, 3.7 KK raw on their 450 Paladin is still pretty solid. It's, again, not amazing. It's not, top 1, top 2 spots, but it's probably up there in at least the top 10 spots for like a level 450 Paladin. So definitely worth checking out, in my opinion, especially considering that it's quite an easy spot at that level as well. Anyway, the tier ratings I would give this place is a tier A for a level 350 Paladin, and a B plus for around a level 450. The difficulty, it's around 7 out of 10 at 350. You do have to pay attention if you get boxed by 8 chasm spawns and there's also a little bit, couple extra monsters around attacking you. It's actually a little bit tough. So basically pay attention at 350. It's not too bad, right? If you know what you're doing, you shouldn't really be in any risk of dying, but just, don't go too crazy. And at level 450, this place becomes basically trivial because you have so much damage and they don't have that much health. You just explode them, so it's nothing really to worry about. And with regards to bestiary, it'll take about 4 hours for chasm spawn, which is one of the fastest bestiaries for a 50 points kind of bestiary, so it's very fast. And about 3 hours to complete the drill one. And you'll also progress some elder worm bestiary while you're at it, which is also nice because they're quite hard to get otherwise. But I wouldn't really recommend doing the whole elder worm bestiary here. Moving on, you'll need a level 350 plus. There is no real access quest required. You do have to do either tasks or given the suspicious devices like for any other Warzone, so you can read up about this mechanic elsewhere if you like. And this place can effectively be hunted by knights and paladins. So yeah, just as a note, this place is also amazing for knight. Around level 300, a knight can come here, and it's also very, very good. In fact, it's probably even better for a knight. I would say this place is like S- tier for a level 300 knight, in my opinion. Druids and sorcerers and full team hunts, I don't know, kind of maybe, probably not in my opinion. There's narrow corridors, there's not much room to run. I don't think it's really worthwhile. I think if I'm hunting here, if I'm a knight or paladin, if I'm a druid or sorcerer, maybe I come here for bestiary, but probably not anything else. I recommend all standard imbuements, no protection imbuements necessary, prioritizing physical protection. As you can see, it's like 73% physical damage and 11% earth damage. It's not really easy to itemize against the earth. It's not really going to make that much impact. I wouldn't bother using a sleep shawl, for example, for only 11%. I would focus more on damage. If it gets really dicey and you're like in a box, you can always toggle the prismatic ring. It's probably going to be sufficient. Moving on, supplies per hour, you're going to, at level 350, you're going to be looking at about 1500 great manas, have a few ultimate spirits as well, just in case, 1500 diamond arrows, about 700 great fireballs, that's the rune that you're going to use here, and always remember to have your 6 bullseye potions per hour as an extra little bit benefit. Nothing here lowers your distance fighting. And you should put Enflame on Chasm Spawn once unlocked. For wheel, I recommend T1 gift at 350, just because it's still a bit dicey. I would feel a bit safer having the gift at 350, but from 400 plus, it's definitely not necessary, and I would transition to a grenade kind of build. And the character you'll see in the video is level 375 Paladin with 120 distance skill and 32 magic level, and no combat praise and no charms. I will just mention that the video is indeed still recorded pre-buff, but it shouldn't really matter. Nothing's changed mechanically with the spawn. It's still the same pulls, still the same damage, still the same density. The only thing that's changed is numerical experience. So the fact that the video's from pre-buff doesn't make any difference, right? And I thought it was better to use the older video on a lower level because it's more representative of the level that you're going to go to this place at. So, looking at the route now, you come in here with the pinners, and you'll usually do a pull somewhere around here. You'll do a big pull around here. You'll do a pull around here. Then you kind of just, you're basically just obviously going right from pull to pull. You kind of just attack everything as you go here. It's kind of awkward around this section because you have like some elder worms and stuff. You'll usually kill a few monsters on the way, but probably just loot them the next lap. Then you do quite a big pull here. I go and do a pull in here. Do a pull here. Then I do a little drill worm pull in here. Just kill them very quickly. And I'll run through, do a pull around here, do a pull around here, do a pull around here, and restart. So I basically skipped this whole sort of southern section here that it's got like some lava lurkers and pretty poor density. I don't bother with this whole corridor here. It's just forget about this one and just do a little loop like this. I mean, I've hunted this place a fair bit, and I'm pretty sure this is likely to be the optimal path. So do check it out. And like I say, I think this place is amazing now. Like with the 30% experience buff that Tipsoft have given this place, I think it's really, really good. Like I said, I think it's at least an A tier sort of when you first come here around 350. Even, you know, bordering on S tier for EKs. And it still scales pretty well. It's still like a B plus tier, you know, around level 450, maybe even around 500. So definitely worthwhile at the very least to complete the bestiary here. So yeah, anyway, that's what I have for you today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll play you the video now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.